then, than. How do you know which one to use? Welcome to Grammar Tips 5. First of all, the biggest problem with people who confuse then and than is because they pronounce them the same way. Then, actually take away the T, is a hen. So it's pronounced like hen, then, hen. Look at than, take away the T, it's a han as in hand. Now, you might want to exaggerate it and overpronounce it and make say than, hand. You know, I know it sounds really stupid, but sometimes this is the way that makes you remember something. When I was a kid, I would say Wednesday to remember how to spell Wednesday. And to remember Shakespeare, I'd say Shakespeare, you know. So it may sound stupid. You're not going to say it really in front of your teacher or your friends, but when you at home read it to yourself, if you exaggerate then and than, then you know that they are two different words, and then you can figure out how to differentiate them. All right. So here is the tip of the week. Then always stands alone. So then is a word that is used all by itself. And a little mnemonic to remember that is to say the hen is alone. Then is alone. How about than? Than always comes with baggage. And the mnemonic would be hand over your baggage. So think of than like hand. So hand over your baggage, than always comes with baggage. What do we mean by baggage? Well, they often have to come with some other word. And it's usually used in comparisons. So the word then is usually used to indicate something to do with a change in time, in order, or in consequence, usually the one after. Okay, so let's say then the singer stepped onto the stage. So something was happening, and then suddenly then something happens after that. Now and then some clouds floated across the sky. Now means now, then means then. So it means that sometimes, you know, the clouds float across the sky. If you want to eat chocolates, then I'll buy you some. Here it's like a consequence. First came the marching band, then the floats. So that's the order. So even though normally it indicates time, but sometimes the order or the consequence. Now, what about than? Remember, than comes with baggage. Let's look at comparisons. More than, less than. If the word, the adjective is short, one syllable or sometimes two syllables, then you add an ER instead of using more or less. Let's see. Cold, colder, colder than. Hot, hotter, hot, hotter than. Green, greener, greener than. Big, bigger, bigger than. What else? Round, rounder. Okay? Now, there are three more words ending with ER. Better than, as you know, better is the comparative word for what? For more good. Like something is good, but something is better. Okay? You don't say gooder, you say better. And you don't say goodest, you say the best. Rather than, other than, in a way, are also comparative words. And these happen to also end with ER. Okay, ready? Let's try. I'd rather stand on my head, blank, than speak in front of a crowd. So then should be a word that stands all by itself, and than should be a word that comes with baggage. It comes with some other word, probably ending with since I don't see a more or a less. And indeed, here is rather. Rather is standing right there. So obviously it should be than. I'd rather stand on my head than speak in front of a crowd. What about the next one? I stood on my head, then or than spoke in front of the crowd. So is the word then all by itself or with something else? Look around. You don't see more, less, you don't see So, and then in this case does indicate something that happens after something else. Therefore, it should be then. T-H-E-N. I stood on my head, then spoke in front of the crowd. That was easy? Yes, it was. Try again. First of all, my teacher gives more homework then or than yours. Then or than, she also gives a daily quiz. Immediately you spot the word more, Therefore, you know it's going to be more than being hand over your baggage. Okay, then or than, she also gives a daily quiz. Now, there's no more here, no less, and no It must be then. Indeed, first, then. One, the other. This, that. Okay, so first, then. Okay, one final example. There are more rainy days this winter then or than last year. The weather was so warm then or than. Okay, there are more rainy days. That's it. You just spotted it, more. So you know it's going to be than. And we are comparing this year to last year. The weather was so warm then, and this then indicates a time period. So we use the word then, THEN. Thank you very much. Well, I do hope you had a lot of fun and that you found this easy. Also, if you have a particular problem with particular words or terms, feel free to request it in the comments section below. Thank you.